Good morning, Titans. I'm Ben Bruner.
And I'm Ellie Johnson. Welcome to this intro edition of Titan Television.
On this episode, we'll recap Titan Titanium's success at the World Championship,
Celebrate some retiring teachers,
and review the new hit movie Super Mario Bros.
But first, Anthony Besfamilni and Julian Wagner review their top 3 summer movies.
These are our top 3 summer movies. Number 3, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. This is the penultimate movie in the Mission Impossible franchise, and it comes out July 14th. It is an action spy film like all the other Mission Impossible films. It is about Ethan Hunt, played by Tom Cruise, fighting his previous enemies. The plot of the movie is still much of a mystery, but the action still looks as quick-paced as the rest of the series. This movie will lead into its sequel, releasing 2024. Number 2, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. This is the finale to the 41-year-long movie series. This movie takes place in 1969. In the movie, Indiana Jones gets in constant battles with ex-Nazis because both parties are attempting to track down the Dial of Destiny. The Nazis are trying to get the dial since it changes the outcome of the past. Indiana's goddaughter, Helen Shaw, follows him in his attempts to stop the ex-Nazis. This movie will be in theaters June 30th. Number 1, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Across the Spider-Verse is the sequel to the critically acclaimed 2018 movie, Into the Spider-Verse. The first Spider-Verse movie wowed audience with its new flashy comic book style, with a mix of CGI and hand-drawn elements. Another one of its unique elements is its plot. Miles Morales continuing his adventure after saving the multiverse. In this movie, he catches up with his friend multiverse counterpart Gwen Stacy. She introduces him to Spider City, but as soon as he goes, there are other spider people trying to hunt him down. You want to see this win? Check it out. Theaters, June 2nd, 2023.
While the end of the school year is nearing, so is retirement for some teachers. Lauren Baker has the story.
This is year 20 for me.
Well, I have been working here for 19 years.
And I have been here since 2004 when West opened.
Mr. Hahn, Miss Smithia, Miss Ullery, and Miss Searles will all be leaving the field of education after many years.
I really like helping students, whether it's academically or emotional support.
Miss Searles is an English 12 teacher at Lee Summit West and involved in Creative Writing Club.
She's really helpful to all the kids in her classroom, but also all the kids that she doesn't teach.
In her classroom, she has a bunch of school supplies for her students if anybody needs anything, whether it's a backpack, colored pencils, basically any school supply that you need.
Searles believes she will miss the interactions that she will have with students and fellow teachers. Although,
I know what I won't miss. I just got their research papers in. I won't miss that.
Miss Ullery is the News for Print and Online teacher, which is the publisher of the Titan Scroll and Ellis West Online. Her favorite part of her job has been building relationships with her students and watching them grow academically and in other ways as they become young adults.
My favorite thing about her is just how much she believes in her students, and it's really hard as a teacher to give away some of that power to her students, but she believes that we can succeed and that we can fully function as a student-led organization. All I can really say is thank you, because she helped me realize what I really want to do with my life.
Hahn is officially the last administrator to have opened Lee Summit West. With his strong love for Disney, even playing Disney music while working, Mr. Hahn wants to work at a Disney park, but not the job you would expect.
I want to be a janitor. I just want to have a specific route that I know to sweep stuff up, clean stuff, pick up trash, whatever. That's what I want to do.
Even though retiring may be exciting, those who know Hahn aren't ready for him to leave.
Yeah, don't retire. But I'm very excited for you, Mr. Hahn, and Disney World or Land or wherever you're going. I'm excited, but please don't retire.
Miss Smithia has taught at West since it first opened in 2004. She teaches many classes involving film, including sports broadcasting and editorial leadership. Through all the good times and the bad, Smithia likes to watch as former students grow up.
I think one of the other favorite parts of my job is keeping in touch with them. I have students who are, married and have their own kids now, but I still keep in touch with them.
just getting to see what they're doing, and so many of them have stayed in the profession, and they're working in film and broadcasting and sports.
Even though Miss Smithia is a teacher, her students see her as more than that.
She's like my second mom.
She just feels like a mom to me. She's like a school mom.
I consider her to be as kind of like a second mom to me.
And she's always there for you. She will always help you no matter what.
Students and teachers chose one word to describe the individuals retiring.
I would say I would describe her as giving.
A very thoughtful person.
Probably caring. Inspiring.
He is comforting.
Compassionate.
Nurturing.
Caring.
She's definitely a baddie.
Each teacher knew exactly what they would miss after retirement.
I'm the people that I work with. But you build relationships with people.
Definitely having that connection with students and young people.
I think it's going to be lonely. I don't know. It's going to be different.
For some, retiring means leaving memories behind. For others, it's just a new chapter. Wishing you happiness beyond retirement. This is Lauren Baker reporting for LS West Online.
Now to Ainsley Jackson to introduce our next story. Kai McCullen and Noah Harton walked the halls of West to see which of these Titans can name the most popular songs.
About you and alone. Part of me that kid is gone, and I know that I can't get caught up. We could have been.
With you, everything was always on the stall. With you, girl, I even bust a couple jaws. With you, I still think about you.
Don't phase a player. This cypher is a maker when you.
I can't help how I feel. I'm just keeping it real. They can't hear you, girl, because I'm selfish. I want to offer myself, I swear.
Take this pain away, all these rainy days.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. What do you say? Mama said it's my fault, it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Now, let's hand it off to Raja Bahayadeen and Quentin Pittman for the Titan Sports Update.
George Stallworth and I paired two Titans to go head-to-head in a soccer challenge. We have a challenge of the underdogs, where junior varsity soccer player Trinity Oswego takes on freshman Mason Scroggs, who's ready to take on the challenge of being the underdog. The two will face off head-to-head for 3 attempts in 3 rounds, trying their best to hit the crossbar.
Well, they used to call me the Black Cristiano Ronaldo, so do with that information what you will.
Seeing him warm up, he was struggling to hit that crossbar, but I mean, I don't know how much better I'm going to be able to do.
I think this will be one of the easiest things I've ever done in my entire life.
That's it, that counts, yeah!
This is it.
That touch! Yeah!
Next up, Luke Armstrong and Alex Duncan introduced us to a new member of the Titans baseball staff.
It may be Coach Eric Webb's first year coaching baseball, but he's been around the game for almost his whole life.
I started playing baseball when I was about 3 or 4. Just kind of ran in the family. I have 2 older brothers. I'd always go to their games, watch them play.
During his playing career, he played baseball in Kentucky, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and New York, which led to him earning a scholarship to play baseball at the University of Central Missouri, where he set the record with 65 career home runs.
So I took a break for about 2 years. My fiance and I moved out to Phoenix out of college, but I was still involved with baseball. I worked at Baum, which is a wood bat company that manufacture wood bats.
After finishing his playing career, Webb's love for the game led him to his coaching career at Lee Summit West High School.
It wasn't until this last year that I've just been kind of missing baseball, being around it, being a part of it. So I reached out to Coach, and he was grateful enough to give me a chance to coach here.
He already has big plans for his players.
I just want to help these kids grow. I want to help them learn the most they can. I want to win. I want to do my best to teach them and to have them play the game the right way.
With photographers Tyler Coffey and Alex Duncan, this is Luke Armstrong reporting for Titan Television.
To welcome Coach Webb to the Titan family, we decided to challenge him to a home run derby against 2 Titan baseball players. The rules are, there will be 3 contestants, Coach Eric Webb, Hayden Hubbard, and Cody Underwood. Each contestant will get 5 outs. An out is when a contestant does not hit a ball over the fence. Once they lose all 5 outs, they are done. Whoever has the most home runs wins. Now, we will go to Tyler Coffey for the recap.
First up, we have Coach Webb. As a UMC home run record holder, he had a strong start and ended with 5 home runs.
Next up, we have Cody Underwood. He's a freshman baseball player at West. He started off a little slow, but also had 5 home runs.
Last up, we have Hayden Hubbard, a JV baseball player at West. He did pretty good overall and ended with 4 home runs. Congratulations to Cody Underwood for tying Coach Webb in the home run derby.
This is Tyler Coffey reporting for Titan Television.
Let's send it over to Raja Bahiyuddin to finish out this Titan Sports update.
As the 2023 girls soccer season comes in, we'll take a look at how their new coach and sophomore-dominated team has come together to set new goals.
After the loss of 12 seniors last year and head coach Sean Owens, Lee Summit West girls soccer team is learning to power through the many challenges kicked their way.
I mean, you kind of go, high school sports is set up that way. You have classes that come in, and you might have a really big class, and then they graduate, and then you gotta kind of fill those holes or those voids that were left.
With only 4 seniors on this year's team, returning junior players are stepping up as leaders.
We kind of had a little bit of a slow start, but as of right now, I think that we're playing good and we're continuing to gradually get better every practice and every game. I've stayed with varsity, and so it hasn't been a huge change, but stepping up, I feel pretty comfortable. I just feel like it's the right fit.
Yes, the upperclassmen are leading, but I also think it's even the younger people are able to step up more with all the seniors being gone, and I feel like we have a good team environment where everybody's able to contribute pretty well.
Since the birth of the program in 2004, Conard has pushed the girls to focus building a lasting culture, one that remains even after they graduate.
Talk a lot about that. We talk a lot about having the right mental focus.
But overall, the girls owe their performance on the field to knowing the ins and outs of their teammates off the field. To keep up with the girls as they battle it out for the district title this week, make sure to follow LSW Titan Sports Update on Twitter. With photographers Nate Wernsman and Aiden Hayes, this is Ellie Johnson reporting for Ellis West Online.
That's it for this Titan Sports Update. Now let's send it over to Pierce Steve for our next story.
Next up, Kennedy Dillabo and Ava Peterson put some Titans to the test to see how well they know popular movies.
Up. Wreck-It Ralph.
Lady and the Tramp?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Bug's Life.
Ratatouille.
It's not Ratatouille. What?
This club is no stranger to success. Ian Kronhart and Tyler Jacobs recap their trip to the World Championships.
Titanium has always been a robotics powerhouse, and this year was no different.
But these results don't come without hard work and dedication.
They will be there past midnight. So they come to school all through the day doing their school thing, and then they go to the shop and stay till midnight working. It's not for the faint of heart.
That commitment took them all the way to the World Championships in April, where they would finish in the top 5% in the world. The robotics team will also have a new place to practice next year. The construction in the front of the school will be used for a class during the day, but also for Team Titanium to build and practice with their robots. With editor Tyler Jacobs, this is Ian Cohenhart reporting for Titan Television.
Next up, Ainsley Jackson and Pierce Steed head out to find out which students can identify popular logos.
Android. I thought the same thing. Yeah, I did the same. Wikipedia. Window. I got that first. I totally got that first. Pepsi. Fox. NBC. News was like, I definitely won this because it was so easy, light work. Like, I just knew all the logos. So let's go.
The Super Mario Bros. Movie has made over $1 billion around the world. Micah Matthews shares his thoughts on the new blockbuster.
The Super Mario Bros. Movie definitely was interesting, to say the least. I had my doubts about the movie, but it actually turned out a little better than originally expected. Had a good amount of character development as well as a nice little twist on a story everyone already knows. It had enough to be new while changing none of the source material. The timing was great. It felt both short and long, but it always had enough to keep you entertained and locked in the moment and what was happening around. The movie clocks out about an hour and 32 minutes, making it a perfect movie to watch when you get like a small break or maybe even just a little family movie. Again, the source material, very innovative while making it super fresh and entertaining. They changed Mario to be this normal guy, like an actual plumber from Brooklyn, and he somehow gets transported to the Mushroom Kingdom, and he has to learn everything he can do that he can do in the video games, and he goes through that training process with Princess Peach. But the process was very fun and really fun to watch. The side characters just as good characters as the main characters. The spotlight was on them a lot of the times, and everyone seemed to have their own backstory and challenges that they needed to get through. The world feels alive just through the creative writing and the visuals. Overall, the movie I would say was either 7.7 or even I'd go as far as to say an 8 out of 10. I would gladly go watch it again, but it's no cinematic masterpiece. It's an amazing film for the family and everyone who watches it.
That's a wrap on this intro edition of Titan Television.
Congrats to all our seniors whose last day is this Wednesday. Get excited for our senior send-off assembly Wednesday morning.
To keep up to date with what's happening around the school, be sure to follow us on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Ellis West Online. Have a great week, Titans.